Okay. Yesterday we discussed about Sales Cloud. The two here we have to go with apps. We have to search with sales. There is a sales application. This is sales application. But here yesterday I explained about how we can, what are the objects and business flow. I'm explaining these all things. How we can create the campaigning, and then we have to interest any people interesting on our products. uh, we are tracking those people information on lead object. Once a sales team is working on lead object and convert that lead to account contacts and opportunities. In account, that organization information or person information we are tracking. Contacts that account related, who is means that organization related, what are the who are the members, we are tracking those information on contact. Opportunity, that revenue generate to the organization or not. Here we are doing the sales process. And one more thing is that sales deal is success or failure. Here we are tracking that information and opportunities based on the business flow. Remaining things, sometimes we have to do the contracts, and sometimes we have to do this order management related, and sometimes, and once we have to interesting on product, what are the things we need to know about that product information, and we have to know. But quotation required, what is the amount and what are the benefits we're getting. Like they're providing the quotation, how much it is, the product cost. Like these all things we people know about in quotation. That quotation related, the price and everything we have. These are all the things, these are all objects we are using in Sales Cloud. And one thing is, once campaigning done, some people interesting on products, like who we are calling as a suspects and prospects. Those people we are tracking in lead object. The two we are providing campaigning different ways, like advertisement and email, telecaller. Through different ways we are providing the marketing. Marketing means campaigning. So once complete this campaigning, whoever interesting on our products, we are how we can how those people providing their information, like first name, last name, email, phone number. These all details means organization getting from the prospects and suspects, means whoever interesting on products, like we are calling as a suspects and prospects. Those people, okay, those suspects and prospects, uh, they're providing their details, their own details. See here, one concept is there. Web to lead is there. Web to lead concept. Web to lead is there. Go to the web to lead, and here this is the way. In answer, in you are interesting on one product. So sometimes you are getting the campaign information, and you have to see the product, and you are interesting on product. Then you have to provide this first name, last name, email, these details in paper, or like sometimes we have to get in social networking websites. You are getting the product information. You have to click that add or something. You have to see that. In case you are interested on the product, you have to provide the details. Submit means automatically the lead record is creating in Salesforce. How we can do those things? Like first we have to do, here is the now create web to lead form. Edit is there now. You have to click on edit. First we have to do web to lead. Enabled we have to do. In case once we have details providing, if you require captcha, we can enable this captcha also. Default lead creator. You are the not yet customer, suspect or prospect. You have to provide the details and submit. With you are not a customer also. Even how this record is creating, who is the owner of that record, I'm adding an administrator here. He is the owner of. Like in case we have default response. Once a lead is creating, the customer will get the or suspect or prospect will get the response email. So how we can do? What is the template? What is the email template they're using? Like I'm adding the template here. Then we have to save the details. These are minimum information we are providing. Then see here, create web to lead form. Create web to lead form. What are the fields available we have in lead object? And within the form, like whoever suspect and prospect who are providing details, now that first name, last name, email, phone number, company, like this type of things. We have to, what are the fields required? We have to add those things. Okay, we have to add those details here. I'm adding mobile also. Then that URL, for example, we have any external URL, that website URL we are adding. And if we required captcha, adding captcha details also. Okay, that is like we have to add these all things and generate form. HTML form will be generated with these all fields. What are the fields we have? Like company, email, last name, see last name, first name, like that. The form will be generated and we have to create finished. The form is available now. The form is available on this external site. Once they're providing details like first name, last name, email like that, once I submit that, automatically lead will be created in Salesforce. This is the only one concept we have. And one more thing is, once lead is creating, that is fine. Who is working on lead? Sales team is working on these leads. Sales team means sales team is contacted to this lead means who is suspect and prospect, uh, and they're asking the details. You people are interesting on product. What are the details required? Uh, Communicating this communication happening between sales team person and the suspect and prospect. Everything fine. They converted. Means whom to, how we can assign. Once lead is creating, how we can assign that lead to particular sales team person. There is a lead assignment rules we have. Lead assignment rules. See here, that is active rule. Sales team assignment I'm adding. Rule entries. On which criteria we are adding. Sorting order. One I am adding. Field in case that city equal to lead city equals to Hyderabad. Then selected the user code to assign to lead to. Whom to assign this? User or queue. I'm adding user. I'm assigning to particular user. Once lead is creating, I'm assigning that lead to this user. He is admin. Once this is the sales team person. He is working on that lead. Means contacted to that suspect and prospect and get the information and convert that lead to account, contact and opportunity. He is the one person doing these all things. And in case we have to add the template also, email template also for notification. See, this is the order one. Like similar way, we have to add multiple orders. Once we have to case assigning, like case, once case is creating using assignment rules, we are assigning that, sorry, not case, lead. Same thing we have to do in case also. These two objects Like one is on lead, who is working on the lead? Sales team. On who is working on case? Support team. So please remember these two things. And here we have to assign once lead is creating, assign that lead to particular person or sales team person or group of people, means we have to create a queue and assign that queue to here. There initially I explained about the queue in security concept, public group and queue. This is the use of queue. We are assigning queue here. Whatever assignment rules, like that case is, once case is creating, whom to assign that whom to assign that leader case. Like this is the way we can do. Okay. Once assign this lead, he is the user. He is working on that lead. Okay. This is web to lead and assignment, lead assignment. These two things we have in Sales Cloud. Okay. Coming to the Service Cloud. Once you are selling any product, once you are the client, you are selling any product. In case customer having any issue with that product or he is having any doubts on that product, he's raise a case, he's raise a ticket to the service, like to the organization. We are calling as a cases. We are calling as a cases those things. And here we have different applications available. Like go to the service. What are the objects we have? Here also account and contacts means who is the customer, like who is raising the cases, those information we required. So account contacts required and cases. This is the main object. This is the main object. Cases. See here, we have to manually we are creating the case, that issue we are tracking. And what is the status of case? New, in progress, working, or escalated. And what is the contact name, account name, and type of case. What is the type of case? Case origin. How we can get this case via phone, email, or web. Like this all information we are tracking here. That case reason. What is the case reason? Okay, and web information. In case before we discussed about web to lead now, in case we have to do web to case through website, we have to raise a ticket, like the case will be created in Salesforce, the information tracking here, web email, web company, web name, web phone, like these all details. In case we have to get the product information, which product related we are facing issue, the product information, potential liability, okay, engineering required number, SLA violation. In case within the time it will not resolve, the case will not resolve, how we can do this escalations or SLAs. And this is in case email to case, you have to drop any email to case. Here the thing is subject, description, internal comments, like these all things we have. Internal comments we are adding. This is the case. This is manually we are creating the case, but outside that customers are not a user now in Salesforce. So how they're raising a case? Like different ways we have. See here, there is a one thing, case team role. Yeah, Service Cloud related. This is the main thing. Yeah, where I moved the cursor. This is main thing. Case is there now. We are adding. This is the case. And this case related, we have different objects is there. Okay, case related, we have different objects. Like what are the things we have? Like this is the case comments related to that case, any comments we are adding. Okay, and case history, email, message, and what are the things we have other than this? There is a case team member, and there is entitlement also we have. Like different things we have means within the process, service cloud process, of what are the things we have to do, what are the things we have to do, like these all things here. People knowing about the only case, how we are creating the case, explain. In case we have to do manually the case creation, what are the things we are getting? For example, status is new only, I am adding on contact and work on account information also. Case reason, other reason, and product we have some product information I'm adding. Yeah, that's it. I'm adding and save this case origin. Sorry, there is a case origin. Yeah, we are getting from web. Now save this case. What is the related information we have? See here, case comments already. In case we are adding any comment related to this case. What is the status of case and like these type of things, that comments, like once we are adding the comments, send to that who is, which customer is raising a case, he or she will get the notification for that case comments we have. And case history, here see that what are the objects related to case. See here, this is the case and case comments. One is related to case and case history is there. Similar way, swarm and different objects. Case solution we have, and case and entitlement we have. And this is the way we have different things we have. See here, the case, once we are case, we have to see this case history and case comments, these all things. And contact and accounts also we have. Like already we saw this. What is the, in detail we are adding account and contact information. See here, there is a contact name, there is a account name, these two things. See here, they're adding the contact request account and the contact also related to this case. Account and contact. And here one more thing is there, entitlement is there. See here, entitlement is there now. That entitlement also related to case. What is the use of this entitlement? Entitlement nothing but a once we have to enable this entitlement in Salesforce, that is case related. whoever who is the customer, or based on the product, like based on the product, we have to provide the support or not to the product. That product we have to support or not, where we have to decide this entitlement process. This entitlement process. And one more thing is, we have case related, we have milestones is there, case milestone. We are adding this milestone here also, where in entitlement process also, where we have entitlement process. See here, just we have to search with entitle, see here, entitlement managing. Entitlement is management, and entitlement process, entitlement settings, entitlement templates, like milestones also we have here. Okay, these all things. Like now how to go with entitlement process. Standard case is there, active process. See, this is the process. Milestones also is there. What is the milestone? On recurrence type is all things adding. The timeline. What is the SLA breach, like how much time it will take to close these things. Like in case we have to create any new entitlement process. See here, I'm adding first process and activate the things. Then I'm doing case enters the process. Based on the case created date, based on the custom date time field on the case. And case exists the process based on when case is closed. This is the entitlement process behavior. And here entitlement process business hours. When it the business hours, we are creating a business hours, and there is a default business hours. Initially I explained about company information. There we have business hours. And then save this. This is the entitlement process. We are adding, and then we have to add the milestones. That entitlement related, we have to process milestone name, first response to the customer, escalate case, close case, escalate case I'm adding, time trigger minutes. I'm saying about 5 in case. Enable Apex class for the time trigger and minutes in case we have execute anything, like start time, entitlement process, or milestone criteria. Based on this milestone criteria, milestone business hours, and order we have to. What is the order? Second order number sequence criteria. What is the criteria? We have to add the case related fields based on this. Case origin equals to I'm adding web. This is the way this related information I'm adding on that order, start time, and whatever milestone name, like these all details we are adding here. Once we are adding, based on this start time, end time, the entitlement process will be start, and based on that. In case we have to knowing about the settings, entitlement settings. What are the settings? What is entitlement management? Entitlement management help you provide the correct service level to your customers. It includes a variety of features that let you model and enforce service level agreements. Enable entitlement management to turn on for your entire org. Then get standard setting of the entitlement management features you want to use. Check out the reasons for the learn more. Like these all the things we have to do. How we can set up this entitlement management. Like these all things we have to do. So main thing is provide the correct service level to your customers. What level? See here, enable the things, entitled management. Then we have to related to, we have different features available. Like we have to go with this enable entitlement versioning. And entitlement related lookup filters on case fields. Like we have to go with this milestone feed item, milestone tracking time settings, milestone time settings. Okay, these are all related to, we have this entitlement settings. Similar way, templates we have entitlement templates. We have to create a template and add template to the that case related. And milestones also is there. Like we have to create any milestone. See here we are creating escalate case is there one milestone. See here name and description, recurrence type. Okay, these all things we are adding. This is escalation rules and milestones. Okay, once complete this thing, similar way how we can once case is creating, how we can get the case creation? One is Web2 case. One is Web2 case. See here, Web2 case. How we can create this, enable this, how we did lead, Web2 lead is there now. Same thing we have to do here also. Enable Web2 case. These all are predefined and already Salesforce.com providing. Just we have to configure the things like declarative part. We have to configure the things and then we have to do save. See here, the capture default case origin is web and the default response template and email signature. We have to add these all details. In Web2 case, we are adding these all things. Now go to the Web2 case and these are the details we are adding. That is fine. Now we have to go to Web2 case HTML generator. HTML generator. In lead in single page all the things, but here we have different things. Web2 case HTML generator is there now. Like what are the fields? Once case is creating any customer, what are the information they're providing and what is the URL of that site? Like these all details we are adding and generate that form. Generate that form. Generate that form. Like this is the way we have to generate the form. We are providing this information to external system. This is the way we can do. This is one way creating the case from customers who are getting the issues. And another way is email. They're dropping email also. They're dropping email also. Email to case. This is also one way. Once email drop into the organization, automatically case will be created. Automatically case will be created. See here, enable email to case. And what are the settings? Email to case, we have to add notify case owners on new emails. Who is the case owner? He will get the notifications on this emails. Enable HTML email and set case source to email. Like what are the settings required? We are adding those all things here and send emails from cases. Once we are getting the email, case is creating. From that case, how we can provide the responses? Send email via external services, insert thread ID in the email subject, insert thread ID in the email body. Like this is the way. Place user signature before email threads. Thread means if people know about the thread or I don't know exactly. Like sometimes we have one subject, we are dropping a mail. Immediately you have to drop a mail again. Means we have to thread to the same email. So thread to that same email and reply on that also we have to, that is also threading way only. Means same subject, we have to different things we have to pass. Like we have to see here those all details. This is on-demand service. Things like what are the like how we can once email is dropping, like enable on-demand services, over email rate, limit action, and unauthorized sender actions. What are the things we have? See here, once we are enabling this thing, this bounce message, discard, and requeue messages. These all things happening. Like this is the way we have to do. And one more thing is we have to add the routing address. See here that routing name. I'm adding my first email service and adding XIT28 like that. I'm adding and email settings, save email headers, accept email form. What are the things required? We are adding those all things here. Create task from email, that start task in case we're generating the task. Case settings, who is the case owner? I'm adding case owner here. Akshat, that is the case owner. Case priority, once case is creating, what is the priority? I'm adding medium only. Case origin, email I'm adding, and save the details. See here, once routing, once you are getting the notifications, first we have to verify this email address. Verify this email address. Once verifying this email address, you have to, once you are dropping a mail, you are getting this email address only. This is the email service address. You have to drop mail to this address. Customers get these addresses only. This address, customer dropping a mail to this address, we are receiving a email from customer and automatically convert this to case record. Whatever message, whatever email or they're dropping, that is converted to case record. This is email to case configuration. See here, if you people know about more information, there is one thing, email to case configuration steps. Yeah, email to case, how we can do. First, we have to edit this and email to case, edit this, and then go to enable email to case and on-demand services enable and adding routing address. What are the things we did before? We have to do these things. Routing name, email address we are adding. Based on that, you are getting the email and you have to click this link and verify. Once complete that, verified that, showing is verified, then we have to, everything is fine, and go to that email. What is the email you are providing here? That email address is there now. Go to that email. In case Gmail, like here we have to go to the settings and forwarding and pop map is there. Add a forwarding address. Means once we are getting the email, we have to create the case now. Those things I am set up in here. Add a forwarding address. Whatever service address is there now, I'm adding that thing here and then proceed. And then we have to see the case. In case any customer dropping a mail, automatically case will be created. These are the things we have. These are the things. Like this is the way. In case we are dropping any email to address and subject, body, signature, these all things we have to create. This case owner and web email, who is the email sender, and the priority, these all things we have to see here. Okay. This is web to, email to case. And here also we have assignment rules and auto response rules is there. assignment rules and auto response rule. Assignment rules means you people know about the assignment rules already. Case assignment rules. Case assignment rules. Once case is created, whom to assign that case? Like same how we did in lead, similar way here also case assignment. Once assigning the cases, auto response we have to do. Once case is creating, assign to this case to particular queue or particular support person. Based on that, we have to send the response to customer. Like your case is assigned to particular queue or particular user, particular support person. So for that, we have auto response rules we have. There is a case auto response rule. Like how we can send the rule name and activate, and same how we can create the assignments. Here also we are adding same thing. Go to the role, and here we are adding the entries, that criteria, that order, like these all things we are adding, and the name, email address, reply to address, email template, like who is the sender of this email to the customer. That information we are adding here. Okay, then send this means auto response. Once case is creating and assigned to particular queue, automatically response to the based on this case creation and assignment automatically. In case we have to send any response, we are using this case auto response rules. And coming to one more thing, escalation rules. In case once case is assigned to particular user, see here, once we are assigning any user, like we have to go with new rule, that rule name active. Go to the test case, and when it will assign rule entries, same we have to add the criteria sort order and specify that business hours criteria for this escalation rule. Ignore this business hours, use business hours specified on the case. Set business hours. In case custom also we have to do. And specify how escalate times are set. When case is created, when his case is created and disable, after case is first modified based on the last modification date. When it will, like we have to select the options and criteria, case origin equals to, I'm adding email. See here, and then we have to save this escalation rule. Sorry, order one, first one. Then we have to save the escalation rule. Based on this escalation rules, in case we have to performing any actions, we have to do actions like specify the time criteria. This rule is over. Like when it will over notification, how we can send that information to users. Okay, users, notify users, auto reassign cases. Like these all things we have to do in escalation rules. See, these all things we have to do. How we can escalate the case, like within the time or not completing, escalating that case, means 2 or 3 times also proper response we are not getting on that case related anything, immediately customer loop this to escalate this case to above hierarchy people. Most of the cases based on the time interval. Like after 4 days, within the 4 days, we are completing the case. In case we are not completing the case means escalating that case to above hierarchy people. Okay, this is the way we have to do. Normally, we have to service centers related only this thing, service cloud, all the things. Like in case we have to raising any cases, in case within the period, the case is not closed, we have to get notifications to escalate the cases. Okay, these all are service cloud related objects and concepts. See here. In Sales Cloud, we have Web 2, lead is there. In Service Cloud, we have Web 2, case we have. Similar way, email to case. This email to case is not available on Service Cloud. Sorry, Sales Cloud not available. And one more thing is assignment rules. Whom to assign? Assign assignment. And in Service Cloud also, we have assignment rules is there. And auto response rules we have. Auto response rules we have. And escalation rules. Yeah, these all things we have in Service Cloud. And in Service Cloud, we are getting a few objects you people know, but entitlement process, set this, entitlement process, entitle process, and milestone setup. Yeah, these all things we have to do. See, these are the Sales Cloud and Service Cloud. What are the objects and what are the concepts we have uh, explained yesterday and today, and what is the relationship between the objects. Like you people go to, this is the way we have to see. Like here, there is a case is there, case history is there. One case related, multiple case histories we have. And one case related, multiple case comments. Like these three lines is there now. I'm highlighted where I am moving the cursor. Like this means this is child. The meaning is this is child. And who is working on the team case object, we are calling as a case team members. We have case team members, like this case team role is there, case team role is there, we have case team is there. Between this case team member and case team is there, that case team members tracking on case team, and case team related we have case team role. Similar way we have to see this other child objects, case related issues and case solution between the case and solution object. Like we have case solution is there, category data solution related we have category data, and category node is there, case related issues and incident and problem. Like we have different things we have. One more thing, knowledge articles. Like once you are raising a case, like that case article related, we have to assign, and then we have to create the knowledge articles. Article means like providing the articles related to that cases. In case we have to drop any case, before that articles is available. Like any organization, they're providing the articles. We have to go through articles. In case we are getting any solution or process in that article, we have to follow those things. Are their updations, anything new things, like they're providing the articles. We are calling as a knowledge articles, those things. Yeah, this is service cloud concepts we have and objects we have. I'm saying about these all are objects, service cloud related objects we have. Okay. And yesterday we discussed about the sales cloud, how we can sell the product and what are the data, how we can track and what are the objects available and what are the concepts uh, we are using in sales cloud. Explained yesterday. Today I explained about this service cloud. What are the objects involved in service cloud and what are the concepts we need to know about the service cloud related, like I explained today. And tomorrow I'm explaining about one more thing is this experience cloud. I'm explaining in development part. We required some components while we have to do this experience cloud. So I'm explaining the thing in development part. Tomorrow, some basic things is there like lookup filter, those things I'm explaining. Then I have to teach deployments, like how we can do the deployments, one org to another org. These all things I'm explaining tomorrow, day after tomorrow. After that, we have to start development. Before this development, we'll take some break, like 3 or 4 days. You people do practice this administration. What I explain, still what are the classes are done. You have to practice first. Then we have to start this development part. Okay. If you people having any questions, ask now. Yes, but more on experience cloud. Yeah, I am explaining flows one more time. The sales and service a little bit and more on experience cloud. I am explaining in development also. Okay. Within 2 or 3 days, we'll complete this administration and the development. One more class is going in administration. Combine these two classes and I have to will start this development in both classes in a single class. Okay. Few people are adding into the same class. Okay, for development. Yeah. Okay, guys. I have no doubts. Yeah, we will continue tomorrow. Thank you.